Hello, hello, and we are back. I have another short segment today, but I was hoping to get through the Coliseum today, and I intend to at least do that. And finish off Deepnest, or if not entirely finish off, which we might, we will at least reach the Stagway. This is the wrong direction. Yes. Whether or not I'll actually bother with the dream or not, I am not sure. We shall see. Fuck you. We do want to get the Stagway. We want this bitch to die. I hear you. I hear you no longer. How about you? No? We'll have to repair fragile greed at some point, but that can wait. Like I said, we could honestly just go without fragile greed if we really wanted from here. It's not altogether necessary. That being said, I'm still going to repair it. It's just not as much of a priority anymore. Either you want to come back. You have the possibility to do so, but you don't appear to want to. That's fine. We move on. Ow. As usual, the sound design in this game is incredible. Ow. Try again. It's apparently very hard to time a dash. It's apparently very hard to time a dash. So just don't. Simple. I probably could have done that with a regular dash as well, but God, that's creepy. I'm not an arachnophobe anymore, exactly. I learned to be one as a kid, because there are a lot of poisonous spiders in the house. Oh, that's interesting. You did not have dread. Or perhaps it was because it was getting up. I'm not sure. Oh well. This is not where I want to be. Heading our way downtown. Pain. I think fragile... Oh, these things. As you can see, they hurt. Two massive damage, and their front, and their little claw things in the front block your attacks. The best way I've found, if you get the timing right, is Great Slash, which lingers long enough. So that's just mean. Great Slash lingers long enough that it'll hit them when they have their claws up guarding their face, and then hit them again as they take it down. Ow. Also, this is the part where spiders are going to start appearing up. And I don't mean just those ones. I think you'll see. Yep. We're in the Weaver's zone. Though they are all infected. Much like the mantises. Alright, yeah, 3 is enough. Much like the mantises, the weavers were a group in this area that did not want to be part of the Pale King's kingdom. They resisted the rule. But unlike the Mantises, they have been infected. It's not entirely clear why the Mantis tribe was able to hold out against the infection. Or at least if it is clear, it is not something I have figured out. Possibly their honor-bound code? Possibly something else entirely? Not sure. Oh, this is fun. Yes, Deepnest is fun. Full of traps, creepy bugs, ambushes, dark and spooky. And giant spiders. And grub. These big spiders, though, do not like to be watched. They like to attack from behind. And what's this? I did not find this on my initial playthrough. And eventually I was like, I am missing a charm. Where the hell is it? I was like, yeah, there's a Weaver's Den in Deepnest, and I don't remember if I actually had to look up exactly where it is, if I just searched around, but Hera. I don't think you have anything else to say, but I'm going to check. Hera. Just Hera. The Beast. You can see there's quite the workmanship in this Weaver's Den. Before infection, they seem to have been quite the craftsmen. Maybe you could argue they still are, I'm not sure. For protection. Princess. Weaver's Song. Yes, we don't really know much about most of the things in this game pre-infection. I think it's safe to say the Weavers were probably not the nicest of groups, but perhaps they weren't as awful all around. Though the last remaining one we can talk to does not give a ton of hope in that regard. Just a bloody egg. I don't remember ever... I know I said this. Oh. And yet there's one lingering about. I don't think you can ever actually fight one of the Weavers. One of the, like, big-headed Weavers there. I don't think you ever see another one, but... you know they exist, at least. Perhaps that is merely the point. It doesn't have yet orange in its eyes, so... even if they're maybe not the friendliest, perhaps they're at least less hostile when not infected. I don't suppose there are other traps. Nope, it's an ambush. Oopsies! That particular set of that particular variety of Weavers is not too much of an issue, though. Although they do come out of nowhere to be a bit of a pain. They're really not that bad. As long as you're in a place where you can hit back, they die fairly quickly. And if you're not stupid like me, you pretty much will never get hit by them. And the only thing they do is move at you in a relatively straight line, and not particularly quickly either. Extra so if you have nail lengthening charm. Which sounds vaguely sexual. Okay. I honestly feel like nail arts are a bit underutilized. They have quite a few uses. Grub friend. Meow. I don't suppose there's another red thing in this direction? Nah. I thought not. Yes, magnificently so. Getting all the little red dream doohickeys. I don't actually know what they're called. In this part is a pain. Because this is a pretty large little area. There's an oxymoron there. This is an area of notable size. With a lot of little side passages, spiky shit, and much else. GIF. Another rancid egg. Pop. No. A couple of these more of these jerks. Is there one near the beginning? Of course there's something near you. Anything chasing me? Doesn't look like it. So I'm up here. Yep. All of you are dead. Not a big surprise. Only good Weaver is a dead one, perhaps? Yeah, I don't hate spiders as much as I used to. I still don't think they're exactly pleasant to look at, but... not living in a house completely saturated with poisonous spiders, helps in reducing one's fear and hatred of them by a considerable amount. It should be said. And I could have dashed for that and had no issues. I mean, this is something you can just... whoosh, whoosh. It's not even hard. So that overcomplicating it a bit is all. Since you aren't expected to have double jump here, it needs to be traversable without. That, of course, means it's extra traversable with. Nest alive. Sleeping Queen. Beast. We honestly don't learn a lot about from that. We learn that, yes, the Weavers are, in fact, alive. Their queen is asleep. And Beast. But their queen is Hera the Beast, so that doesn't really tell us much. Since we already know, yes, Hera the Beast. We got it, thanks. Free soul. That guy's obviously just there to be a jerk. Oh, pain. This should, where does this? Does this go? I think this goes to the Queen's Garden. Deepnest actually connects to a lot of places. Which is interesting. Since it's not the friendliest of locations. And doesn't seem like a place that particularly wants outsiders, or that outsiders would particularly want to visit. And I don't see the residents of Deepnest leaving very much, although the number of corpses outside the Mantis village, perhaps they've tried. Although those were base bugs, not Weavers. The Weavers at least seem a bit more sophisticated or perhaps intelligent. But that might be my prejudice. Anyways, hello? Let's just visit someone. Is it a mask or a face upon the creature? It says, oh, I don't know what voice makes this. In Hollow Nest, a difficult thing can be to decipher. A wonderful thing to have a face, not a thing with which we are blessed. For this kingdom's faceless, I shall provide. A mask, a face. Does it need one? Does it not? To define, to focus, to exist. Does it know the face it hides beneath? Such remarkable contrast the worm conceived. Talking about your shade, I do believe. Mask makers here seems to know a fair amount. We know very little about it. I think you can actually knock the mask off somehow. Yep. I see another takes mantle of king. than grim responsibility that shall bestow. No bug has ever laid claim to this hole. Even the beasts knew their limits, and bound their realm at nest's edge. It is the ancient caste that made attempt at such vast rule. Hollowness ruin reflects well those fair attempts. You see the face beneath? I missed that. Truth in hollowness always buried deep. How many layers will it pry through? A change of face, to conceal it fully within another. For protection, that is, but one with sad consequence. The original mind is destroyed, though those of striking will may retain a sliver of that concealed self. Faces I grant to all who'd request. Not task for eye, but aid. Gift to a world deserving. Eyes are interesting. We don't know much about Mask Maker, and doesn't seem to have much of a purpose or actually explain very much, to be honest. But interesting. Fuck off. I wonder if you can only get to Deepnest from above. I do not recall. Up is the Queen's Garden, though. Of that I am fairly sure. But perhaps it is a one-way street. Pain again. Matches little, though. I don't want to go to the Queen's Garden quite yet. That shall be the last place we visit. Or if not entirely the last, then certainly among them. Hive, I'll probably visit before because I want hive blood. Fuck off and die. I don't even need to kill you, I just want to. So I'm gonna... Well, I don't actually use hive blood that much, even in White Palace. Grub Song and Deep Focus does just as well. Shit, where's Deep Focus, though? I'm gonna want Deep Focus before doing White Palace. Well, White Palaces can be left till pretty late, so... Tis fine. Tis fine. Alright, this way now. Fuck you, bish. Give money. I heard that. You'll hand over your money as you die. You will feed my ever-growing purse. As we see marks now. The mark of Deepnest. If Mask Maker's words are any indication, even the residents of Deepnest, the Beast and the Weaver, Hera the Beast, the Queen, and the Weavers, understood not to go beyond the bounds of the nest itself. Deepnest with all the more feral bugs. And the mantises, too, seem to stay within their bounds. It was simply Hollownest and its king that attempted to go arguably beyond their means. Where the fuck did I end up after landing on those spikes? Okay, just back up here. Blar. Ah. Oh wait, so I essentially skipped. That's interesting. Okay. No, wait a minute. It's here. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got it. How much floor collapsing is there going to be? None? Wow, that's just interesting. Right? Up here. And we connect there. Although this, I believe... No. Maybe? I'll find out shortly, I'm sure. Can't do that. Whee! Well, that's just unfortunate now, ain't it? A final present, I suppose, before Deepnest Village. A bit forlorn, perhaps. Although, this does not look too nice, does it? Not friends. They lied. Yes, they do that. They're a tricky bunch, this place is filled with traps. And they are most certainly liars. And this bench is shattered, but the station works.
That pass you hold, is it not for that ghastly machine, the tram? I hope you're not thinking of riding on that grotesque contraption. Yeva, Swoda. The thought of a mere machine could attempt what we stags do. Foolish. Very foolish. Little one, where are we? I've never been to this station. It has a strange air of danger to it. Let me take you somewhere safer, quickly.
Yep. Okay. No, I'm afraid we have unfinished business here. We have a queen to kill. A dreamer to end. Now, isn't that suspicious? You can't seem to... Greetings. You are very tired. Sit and rest. Boy, you're not suspicious at all. Please sit and rest. The amount to which I do not trust is, from the very beginning, I was like, this is a trap. I don't want to sit. These are enemies. Let me kill. What the fuck? And yet does not. You are forced to sit. Spooky. Shame, really? Yeah, because I don't think a vessel would make the best of food, but who knows? No accounting for taste. Beast den. The little spiders crawling around on the foreground is perhaps a tad unnerving. Hollowness Sea. Rest. Well, you're certainly doing that. What is... Ah! On a view. Now that won't do at all. There's more down. Let's investigate. Die. Bish. Not a lot then. Not a lot indeed. What about over here? Just that, just that. Oh. Safe. Dog. Yes, your enemies. Not particularly dangerous ones, though. It was foolish of you to cross me. Never could do a very good villain laugh. This is about the best I've got. But I suspect the weavers would not be able to either. That hurt, goddammit. Stupid spider fish. Ow. Still, not threatening. Well, I do come to Deepnest late because Deepnest is a very spooky, awful place. Deepnest is not actually that difficult. Nor that dangerous. Outside of the giant outside of the giant masked spiders with their 2 hits of damage. everything here is honestly pretty weak. Which is why it relies on ambush. Fitting, really. But still, don't want to come here without an upgraded nail, honestly. This shit's annoying enough as it is. When it dies quickly enough. When it dies quickly. We don't want it to take too many hits. In some ways, the earlier parts of Deepnest are the worst there. Found a grub friend. God, where was the key to the collector's place again? I always forget. We'll find it eventually. I was a bit close there. I could tell after I attacked, I was like, this isn't gonna go well. Oh? Unusual. Oh well. Dead. I'm actually not sure the best way to deal with them if you aren't using the classic Great Slash to deal with those jerks. I'm not actually sure what the best way to deal with them then would be. In theory, they're easiest from the front or behind. There's not a lot you can do about that. Possibly just bait out their attack, back up, and then go at it, but I'm not sure how well that even works. Bench. Map updated. It occurs to me, where are the flames again? Tell me, grim child. For what are we looking? And where? One is eventually in Deepnest. Or did I get them all? Ah, that's right. I guess I did get them all. I'll have to go deal with that then. For the mailman, long mail. And yes, with that, we now have a way out. How sweet. How handy. How fine and dandy. Still dead. Now, there is something somewhere here. I forget where. We'll find it. Perhaps. Oh dear, you're dead. His hair is protected by a shield, as are all the dreamers. Let's see what is... Oh, I've already been here. Where was it? It's not here, that's what the grub is. We'll find it, I suppose. For the minute. For the moment, though. Bound for brood for child. Fair bargain made. Give all for her. For her. Second dreamer falls. One more to go. Yes, Hera the Beast is Hornet's mother. As now she has come to pay respect. So you've slain the beast, and you head towards that fated goal. What was Hornet's voice again? I'd not have obstructed this happening, but it caused me some pain to knowingly stand idle. What? You might think me stern, but I'm not completely cold. We do not choose our mothers, or the circumstances into which we are born. Despite all the ills of this world, I'm thankful for the life she granted me. It's quite a debt I owed. Only in allowing her to pass, and taking the burden of the future in her stead, can I begin to repay it.
Hakana Sagamas.
Hakana Saganas. Leave me now, ghost. Allow me a moment alone before this bedchamber forever becomes a shrine. Mother, forgive my inaction, but another path may be possible. Indeed it may. We shall not disappoint. As Hera the Beast is Hornet's mother. In return for becoming one of the Dreamers, Hera the Beast, or Hera should rephrase. Hera the Beast made a bargain. In return for becoming one of the, she had the Pale King give her a child. Hornet. Hornet's father is the Pale King. Arguably, she's the Princess of Hollownest. Though only half legitimate, I suppose. But also means she's half god. She is not void. There is no void in Hornet. God, yes. Void, no. Ah, here it is. This thing is weird. Indestructible. And seemingly serves no purpose. It is completely unknown what the fuck this even is. But it does seem to have that weird dreamer's shield about it. Who can say? Enough. Matters little. Perhaps it was planned to be something, perhaps not. Either way, we are almost done with Deepnest. There is one more place I should think we go. I've been here. Or if not here exactly, then someone like here. No, I think it was there. Yes. There's not much more in the hidden village. Thanks to the Soul Might. By the way, don't fall. If you don't want to fall, don't be careful. You fall, you can't get back up that way. Gotta take a side path. Bit of a spooky one. With an interesting little person. Teeth? Happy teeth indeed. Gah! Get out! Get out! Get out! Yes, she is aware that you try to enter her head. This one is smart. Midwife. Oh. Ada. Oh, please, don't be shy. There's some nasties about here, alright. Not me. I'm a friend to all, and happy to serve a traveler so bold as you. Is it information you seek? That I can provide. Yes, oh yes. The village above here, home to a sad creature. Hers is a tale of tragic exchange. Cost her and her people greatly, though I suspect she bore no regret in making it. Yes, I know. You're intrigued. You want to know the tale? Well, I'm sorry. I'd love to tell it, but I'm very, very sorry. And I haven't eaten in some time. And oh, I'm starving. Fuck you. Back you go, Ara spider. Ada. Pay another visit to Ada spider. Midwife. She's an interesting one.
Limarma, Ifilen?
My good friend, you wear that bright mark of relationship. Then you've met her, perhaps? Her who'd guard the mark, the gendered child. A sprightly thing, isn't she? Pale gift to the nest and the beast, and fair trade for sacrifice made. Long she's been distant. It do our spirits well were she to grace us a visit home. Hee. Oh, I am sorry. Old memories cause my mind to wander on such silly diversions, especially when I'm oh so famished. Back into your wall. I should not have done that. Whoever did her little voice noises did a good job. Die.
Art there, Sanho?
Oh, it returns. I do apologize about before. No matter, no matter. My appetite oft gets the better of me. But now at least I'm content. What you hear about myself? There's not much to say. I'm a servant to the nest, though few in recent times seek my service. Our brood is lost to that pestilence of the mind. A sad fall for the most intelligent species. But I've eaten yes in full. And again, another little morsel would make me oh so happy. The perfect end to a meal. Back ya go. I don't think she has much more to say. We'll find out. Slap.
Limarma,
My dear,
Ifilen?
aren't you so kind checking again on my well-being? I'm ever the caring host. I can't understand why more don't visit in your manner. Now you won't mind while I take just a little bite? Just a leg, perhaps? A full belly is the best path to happiness. Magic doesn't work. Nail does. Yes, we will get no more for her. She simply tells you a bit about Hornet. Ow. Bish. The gendered child, as she called Hornet, who hasn't visited home in a while. I wonder why. Lord knows I would not. Were I Hornet, I would stay away. It's the most intelligent species, at least so she claims. And I think you could make an argument for that. But they fell to the Radiance all the same. Maybe make an argument for the moths as well. We don't know too much about them. They are long gone. We'll get there eventually. Come to think of it, I should probably head back to Dirtmouth. I could have just portal gated there, but oh well. We have unbreakable strength to pick up, and we have a fight to pick with Grim. Hello, I should pick it up first. What am I doing? Yeah, give Geo. Money. And yes, this is gross. She now shits out my charm. But, gross though it may be, I'll take it. A worthy exchange. Unbreakable strength is considerably powerful. Alright, we're gonna need to figure out how we want to do this, so... Unbreakable strength goes on, no questions. We need Grim Child. I'd like to run Quick Slash, which doesn't leave a lot of room. It's a pretty easy one-pointer. We need more Charm Notch. Fortunately, we're going to get one.
Very good. The child burns with flame. Master is waiting for you. Wonderful, wonderful. My kin arrive, and the time has come. This searing fire, it carries well the ritual's promise.
I can't do his voice very well at all.
Dance with me, my friend. The crowd awaits. Show them you are worthy of a starring role.
No? I walked into that hardcore. That was... Oh, that was pretty bad. Ow. And I get applause. As I so well deserve. Another applause. Boom, boom, boom. Ah! God, oh God! Time I also keep forgetting I don't have Shadow Dash. Oh well. Even without a fully upgraded nail. Does Grim regular scale with the nail upgrades? I don't know, but Unbreakable Strength is buff.
Masterful. Even a vessel discarded bears fierce strength. Fine craft, dear worm, and perfect tool to prolong the heart of Grim.
Failures are quite powerful. Grim admires the worm's deal. I mean, craftsmanship still seems a bit weird. Doings seems weird too. Dealings is wrong. Ventures we'll go with. Grim admires the worm's ventures even as he uses them for his own ends.
Bravo, my friend. Here how the crowd adores you. They've not seen such a show in a long time. Look here, how our child has grown, nourished and strengthened by the heat of our passionate dance. The two of you will feature in many tragedies and triumphs together, I'm sure. And so our great ritual nears its end. Will you continue to harvest the flame, even though now you surely see the path that illuminates for us? Our scarlet eyes will watch you keenly, friend. Go out to the darkness, harvest the last lingering embers of this kingdom, then return to me, and we will complete our dance.
Charm Notch! We will not be doing Nightmare King Grim for a little bit, I'm afraid. Certainly not without Shadow Dash. That's madness. What's up, Sly? I know you don't. Slap. What about you? Still nothing. Nope. All of you suck. Alright, where are the flames? One in Deepnest. That's easy to get. This is the easy one in Deepnest. Is that one a little out of the way in Mantis Village? You can come back for them with Shadow Dash. There's that one, that's pretty simple to get, and then there's the one in the hive. Oh well. That comes later. For the moment, we visit the Colosseum. Pop these on. And then Soul Catcher. We can change those to something else at the time comes. King Station. So a fair amount of time. At the very least, I do believe we'll be able to get 2 Colosseums. Fuck you. Fuck you too. As with unbreakable strength, we are rather powerful indeed. None can stand up to our might. We do not even need a fully upgraded nail. Though with it, and we will soon have it. That's where the real shit starts. Fuck you. Fuck all y'all. Gift money. We'll need to take out some, or cash in some of our relics. Just to be able to afford the upgrade, but that's fine. Oh. Right. That's what this is. Okay. And where are the remaining mask fragments? I forget that as well. Alright, right. Just keep going left. Dirt. Down here. Let's see. I mean, there's obvious the flower delivery gives a mass fragment. Can't remember where the rest are though. I'll find out eventually. Again, this is not a game where I remember everything there is to remember, but I don't need to. We'll find. Perfect. I even impress myself sometimes. Oh, what's this, Zote? You got yourself kidnapped and in jail. Oh, Zote. What do you want, Kerr? Have you come to laugh at me as well? Fools! Did you never consider that being trapped in this cage was precisely what I intended? Yes, by all means, release me into your arena. I am Zote the Mighty. He's starting to sound a little too much like Tito. As soon as I draw my nail, life ended. Your laughter will turn into terror. We'll see about that. Leave me be, you lovely one. I must rest before my great battle. Pray we do not meet in the arena. How miserable to be stuck here instead of continuing my quest. I came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise. That is what I will do. Ah, is Zote getting humanized? Is he getting motivations, backstory, and all that jazz? Does he like jazz? Let me decide what I want to run. Quick focus would be nice. But we have not the slot, so instead, long. Let's say hi to Tiso again. I'll crush them all. Oh, and you'll see me at my deadly best. We'll see about that, Tiso. We'll see about that indeed. Who knows, you might surprise, but somehow I simply doubt it. I will indeed fight for Geo in a charm notch. Don't mind if I do. Actually, with all the money we're going to get from this, we might not need to cash in, although we will cash in nonetheless. Yes! Adore me, worship me. Thank you, thank you. He was weak. Bring on more. He was not as weak. But still, it is not enough. Ooh. Clever. Tricky. I should probably focus a little bit more. These things can actually be somewhat nasty. Because there's quite a lot of them. And as you can see, if you're not careful, you can end up in a bit of a predicament with them coming at you from all sides. And we would not want that. God. I miss my Pogo Widow now. Yes, they have an upward throw they can make. I'm being way too careless. I had a little bit more careful on this means. I say and then do that, but okay. Oh, come on! That worked. I'm gonna use our soul to heal up. Probably don't need to, but good to be efficient. I knew it. That was a bad dash. Ah, yes, this garbage. You entered in a very convenient spot. How nice of you. Coliseum is something. And now. Shit. Yes, the rematch with the Vulture King. Watch me miss him horribly. Watch him die anyways. And a hunter's journal for our trouble. Heal up real quick. Take care of you first. Heal with you second. Heal up again. Roly-poly bastard. And now roly-poly bastards with no air. Fortunately, I was always bad at aerial combat anyways, so I don't care. This is a little more annoying. But 2 hits. Ow. What's next? Ah, right, the double Gruzmother. Hold up. Easy. Who needs a shredding now? Ah. It's soaked! Nice job. Another fool to be cut down by life ender. Fear me, cannot call your death. What are you even doing? I'll kill 1,000 more. Will that be enough, father? Also, if we ignore his terrible attempts at mobility, his stupid nail, life ender, Doesn't do. Damn it! Chump. You. Die, chomp. Bish. Go on, scurry away, as I humiliate you. You are just plain out delusional, friend. It is not good for you. Welcome back, you. Make a contribution, you can enter the trial of Conqueror. Yeah. Although we're gonna make use of our new charm notch first. Well then, a new trial is already gonna have a performance is spectacular. I hope my performance is spectacular as well. Well, Tiso was gone. We never met him in the arena. Curious. I'm gonna run quick focus. Because I like it. It allows me to recover a little more easily from my mistakes in times of crisis. Fight for Geo and a rare medal. I will do. And we're going to save the third one for much later. The third one is nasty, nasty, nasty business. There's the fool, the dead fool king in the back. Dead. Yes, now we have not your average fools. And I'm fucking up. These are big boy fools. Ah. A lot of these challenges get a lot more aerial as it goes on, which is unfortunate because, as stated, aerial battles are not my forte. Safety here for the minute. Heal up. And then rot back at him. Are you fucking Ow. Nice job. Oh god, right. This. Cheers from the crowd. They go wild. Little flea jerk faces. Lots of them. Fortunately, we do not have the unupgraded nails still. Big flea. Oh, ow. Fortunately, we shred. That was weird. Okay, that is just weird. Stop jumping off the wall. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And they burst into laughter, having seen the grub mimic slay. I need to stop just flailing. Oh, that was a bad idea. Flailing is doing alright for me so far, though. Whoopsie. Now I hit the tricky part. The full aerial, you can't heal. Good luck. Fuck. Uh-oh. Didn't make it in time. Focus. One, two. What's next? Oh, these jerks. Heal up one. They're surprisingly tanky. Again. Side jerks. Fuck you. Ah! He'll get interrupted. Blobbles, or whatever they're called. Coliseum variants. Keep our health topped up. There's no threat to me there. Now is it time for King Blobble Bunch? Yep. Oh, Blobbles, I think these are called. They are tricky. Also, you kill one, enrage the other. Which is why it's honestly not recommended to focus them quite the way I did. But whatever. No applause, tough crowd. There we go. Victory is mine. The money, it is mine. The pale ore, it is mine. Thank you, thank you. See, not too terrible in the end, at least. We'll pay to unlock the final one, even though we don't intend to do it. Welcome back, warrior. Make a contribution, you can enter the trial of the fool. Very well, then. A trial of open to you. I hope your performance is spectacular. Shut up. Now, this is fight for Geo and the glory of being a fool. We're not going to do it because it is ungodly long. And pretty fucking hard. I still have some time. We're gonna repair fragile. Repair fragile. Equip those doohickeys. And probably grub the song. Bunch o' sleeping fools. Because it was fun splashing water on your face? By the way, we haven't seen it because I haven't died, but if you die, your shade ends up in this room. It's pretty cool. Nice idea. I like it. Okay. So, nail upgrade. And then probably get the Shadow Dash. And then that'd actually be a decent spot to end. And then I'm not entirely sure where I'd want to go after that. Have some options. Bonk, 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 bonk. Reminds me, do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yep. We have all the charm, all 11 charm notches. Go us. Oh dear, you got one shot. Oh dear. Dearie me. I could honestly probably, for just general exploration, replace Quick Slash with Mark of Pride. Mark of Pride is arguably more useful in a lot of situations. The Quick Slash has its merits. I'll keep Quick Slash for the minute. This is the wrong one. I also need to remember to repair my charm. We can probably do that when we head down into the fungal to get Senior Flame. Dear Flame. Bravo! Alright, let's see at least how well Quick Slash does against the City God. Not actually all that well. Which is partly my timing. Works there, though. That's for sure. So it's not actually that bad versus them. But it's just not great. Nope. Ah, great music, though. And where was Relic Seeker? There. I need to pay him a visit. Well, we don't need to, but we're going to. We're also going to kill this tiny bitch for the money.
Helma Delka.
Oh, what are you doing in this miserable downpour? What's his voice? Impressive fountain, isn't it? I'm sure we'd both be able to appreciate it more if we weren't both getting drenched. I think he is more British. A palm. That night up there was an important one. The plaque I hear mentioned its sacrifice, which carries something of an ominous tone. Probably met some horrible end, though it sounds like the knight's goal may have been achieved in the process. In all the relics I've collected, I've yet to find a clue as to what that was.
Gachael.
We begin back to stop soon. If they are too long, get washed into waterways. Come and visit if you'd like. If you have relics, I mean. I'm not much for chatting. Who were you, Mystery Knight? Why no mention beyond your fountain? Because it's a bit shameful, that's why. Oh, I guess, instead, we'll be paying a visit to the nailsmith first. Oh dear, you're dead. Fuck you too. Fuck all y'all. Way to God on. Oh. I'm doing the thing I hate where I'm not at full health. Can't have that. It was down here. Yes. Clonk. That's some Dark Souls blacksmith sounds.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
Oh, you've returned. If you bring me 3 pieces of pale ore, I can forge a knife. Wait, I only have 2? Shit, where's the 3rd? I could have sworn I was gonna get 3. Oh, the grub, right, the grubs. Have I found enough grubs? I feel like I should have. We'll find out. I'm used to having Nox or the Coliseum pale ores be my last ones. I completely forgot to visit Grubbos. Well, wasn't this just all a waste of time? Not really. Got a bit of money. It doesn't take that long. Not too big of an issue. We ain't speed running. I can't remember if I ever said this on stream or not, but I'm not... I think speedrunning is super cool. So to say I'm not a fan of it is entirely incorrect. I'm a fan of speedrunning. I just don't do it. It ain't my thing. Okay, yes, King Station up there. I need to check the shit above it. Like having that need to get everything just perfected. I've already been up here. Shit, have I been up here? I have. Right. Can I get higher? I don't think there was anything higher. Is there somewhere else I was thinking of? Probably. Wait a minute, I can just... That was the wrong button. Actually, you know what? Before I forget, take me to the resting grounds. We have an upgrade to get from there. Yes, I tend to do my gaming somewhat fast and loose. Although I do like a tad of min-maxing, sounds right. A bit of min-maxing here and there. Find efficiencies for yourself. I don't like having to get things that tight. Ah, Wheeler, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream now. Yes, I thought so. More than 1,500 essence. The dream nail is close. So close to fully awakening. Continue on your path, Wielder. I know not what guides you, nor what it is that drives you, it is that drives you forward. Once you have collected 1,800 essence, though, I'll be here waiting. Take this gift. May it grant you strength and help you collect the essence of this world. Ah, it's another map fragment. One more to go. Outside of the one. That'll be fun. I should usually get the flower delivery done in relatively short time, but that doesn't mean it's exactly the best of times. Now, does it? Right. I could actually just gate to Dirtmouth, but oh well, while I'm here. We'll let Stag have some purpose in his life. For sad but true, I think he has not much else at the moment. Oh yes. And of course... But that's not the only danger I had to overcome. In my quest for glory, a keepsake for my final triumphant battle deep in the pit below us. Yes, Life Ender claimed another victim, and the crowd erupted into ecstatic cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. To what do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is my personal philosophy, the 57 precepts of Zot. Particularly relevant here is the first precept, always win your battles. As for the other 56 precepts, well, if you keep listening, you will actually hear all of them. I came to this point to fulfill a promise, and now I have a promise I made so long ago. A promise to myself. A promise of glory. Glory for I, Zot the Mighty. My voice is slipping. Bam. I have never doubted myself, never faltered, and now I have achieved everything I desired. Whatever. Then Bretta. Great, so dark, so troubled. Yeah, that's the Zotes. Aklaba. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, she's easily taken in. And the fanfic to you has been replaced by one to Zote. Heavy breaths, flushed from exertion of battle. The figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his, and trophy he bore to prove it. The fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent, that he took from the ground. Startling warning he brought to the village, one that rung so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the bugs, was a vicious beast, and this shrouded grey prince was in truth the hero deserved. With honor and humility, he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his Grey Maiden, his partner in destiny. So you're just making shit up now. And she has a statue to Zote. But if you were to dream nail it, this is rather humorous. There she is, sort of. A bajillion Zotes. And terrifying, beautiful, powerful, Grey Prince Zote. Grey Prince Zote is an interesting fight. Oh god, I'm so bad at this attack. Partly because of that. Heal up. Uh-oh. Oh. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just DPS'd him down. And all the little Zotes fall, and then she falls off. No, the trouble with the Grey Prince Zote as a boss fight is that his moves suck. He kind of just flails around. And he's still the same idiot. It's just that in her mind, he's been buffed to the point where the falling of his overlarge butt on the ground creates powerful shockwaves. Colliding with him is perilous, and his flailings suddenly become a dangerous attack. And he keeps going. She doesn't look so into it now, does she? Grey Prince, your words, are they repeating? Yes, he is repeating himself. Now, next, every time you fight him in a dream, he gets more powerful. Which, I think the first attempt is what you saw. Second attempt, he adds a new little summon that he can do. Third attempt, another summon. Fourth attempt, he starts doing 2 masks of damage, and then adds a mask every time. When you hit 4 defeats of him, she leaves. She gives up on his crap. Like, every time you beat him, her image of him weakens. She sees him a little more for what he is, and eventually she just gives up and leaves town, being like, I'm never gonna find myself or true love or whatever it was she was looking for, just hanging around here, waiting for it to fall into me. I'm gonna go out and find it for myself, which, good for her. Fuck you. Ow. Which I may or may not do the full Zote if I just... he gets tough with 2 masks when he does 2 masks of damage, man. It's just that... he's so bloody hard to predictably dodge because his movements aren't predictable. They're not moves, he just flails. It's cool as a design, but it's frustrating as shit sometimes. Whoa. Way. Way. Palor. Palor. Way. Way. Okay. Only a few grubs left to go. 5, 6 maybe? 7? Not very many. Die. Let's just slightly speed things up. Cost but an essence, not a problem. We have plenty. Ah, Zote used to be a stupid idiot. Back to King's Station. This time we upgrade for realsies. That'll push us a bit late, but I do want to do the Abyss. I love the Abyss. And even if it's not the best part of it, it's still cool. Brava! Shut up. So my parrying there was absolutely on point, and in some ways actually backfired, because it made him stop attacking. Oh, that was a little dangerous for a second, but okay. Works out. I'm gonna run into someone. Oh, no. Shredded. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Whee! Oh, you landed a hit on me. Are you proud of yourself? I leave! We're gonna visit Relic Seeker Lem. Oh god, fuck me. Unintentionally excellent aim and slash timing? I don't think there's anything on the walls over here, but just to make sure. Oh, so let us head up. Head up above.
Velmi Artrit.
Verily Aldrich indeed.
Gachael.
The Water's Journal, it's incredible, blah blah blah. Also traveled the breadth of the kingdom.
Velmi Artrit. Velmi Artrit.
Another hollow
Velmi Artrit.
talented
Velmi
collector.
Artrit. Boris
Another king
Kian.
man. We visited the remnants of his palace. It's down below the city in the bedrock of the kingdom. Realme art must have been an impressive sight in its time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing, though. There's no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole palace just vanished.
Velmi Artrit.
How strange.
Velmi Artrit.
One wondered the true visage of the king. The pictures are of an imposing gleaming figure in a fiercely horned crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery, though. A ruler seeking worship tends to hide the blemishes. They do no good to appear a common bug.
Velmi Artrit.
But he is not a common bug.
Oh, Paul.
And while it might be a bit exaggerated, it's not far off. As many of these you deliver, the other relic seekers are likely to think I've gone mad for the king. Bah, who am I kidding? They'll only be jealous of my collection. Find me more.
Velmi Artrit.
Can do.
Oh, Paul.
Yep.
Helma Delka.
Got some good money. Heading way down. Oh no, you're dead. How tragic. Such a horrible fate. Pop. 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 And we're gonna have an interesting little visit to our friend here.
Ranjo
Oh,
Stenja.
you've returned. I see you have some pale ore. A rare, fine metal. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. Big money, but I'll give it.
Jonsha.
As you wish. I'll get to work then. Clang. Clang.
Garadel
It's done.
Akari.
The reforging is done. Your nail is much stronger than it used to be. As strong as it could ever be. In only your weapon have I seen such potential. Finally, I behold the majesty of a pure nail. To think this moment has come upon me so soon. I must step outside a moment. You have very silly running footsteps, my boy.
Ranjo
The pure nail forged. My work in this lifetime comes to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. I beg you, cut me down. As my final moment in life, I want to taste the blade's exquisite edge. After all this time, all this toil, haven't I earned it? Cannot read his mind? Cannot talk to him anymore. You could choose to cut him down. You could choose to be a total dick and kill him with a spell. Or you could simply choose to not do so. Depending on your values, well, I mean, the killing him with a spell, if your value is to be literally the worst, then that might be in line with it, but I kind of doubt it. That's more of just a haha troll move than actually, I think this is the correct course of action. In fact, you know it's not correct, that's why you do it. But the other two, I mean, depending on your outlook on life, I think there's merits to either of them. And I'm not going to say which is right. I've struck him down before, but I've let him go before, and I think I will let him go. While I understand his passion, I think I do not wish to strike him down. And therefore, though he might wish that I do, I will not. I do not believe I owe him that much. Also, I was 666 for a minute there. As you can see, with both a pure nail and the strength charm, I one-shot the phase. The ultimate weapon of Hollownest. This ancient nail reveals its perfect form. Or whatever it said. Oh dear, you're dead. So we chop these fools down to size rather quickly now. Hey. And with one hit away, oopsies. Dead. Unless we were quite powerful. Quite powerful indeed. Slap. Slap. And let us pay a visit. The hidden station. We could also visit the White Palace were we to upgrade our nail again. We have the essences. But we'll leave that for later. Because fuck that place. Now that we've had the King's brand for a while, and we could have done it sooner. I simply wanted to do other things first. It's arguably more efficient to do this first. Oh well. We have somewhere to be. As the King of Hollownest, the gate's open for us. We descend. Ow. Well, we can't get into that bit without full lifeblood anyway, so we'll come back for that. As we descend, the silence becomes a low note. There's still nothing here, though, but these little bugs yet. This place is starkly empty and very deep. Now a certain sound, almost like howling of the wind, perhaps? But not quite. Oh, what's this? Now that doesn't look so good. The kin. Siblings. Deep bass drone remains. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it almost sounds like it grows louder. The darkness thickens, especially in the background. And still, there's nothing. Just disconnected platforms. These empty bugs. Creepy, empty little bugs. And some dead kin. Some more now, too. And even more. And at the bottom, scores of them. Welcome to the Abyss. Endless fields of little skulls or exoskeletons of dead kin. And their shades. Pop from the ground. A ground made of their bones. Or exoskeletons, whatever it may be. Absolute mountains of them. The Abyss is a really well-designed area. It is unbelievably cool. So atmospheric. Our voices will cry out again. Consumed the Abyss shriek. And the voices of the kin lost in the Abyss, perhaps? We continue on. Striking the shades does not end them exactly, it returns them to the ground. Yeah, the water is not even just water. Strange abyssal creatures come lashing out at you. The void. Even though we ourselves are part void, it still does not entirely welcome us. Also, it's only because we're as strong as we are that our nail one-shots it. Also, just to show something off, can't crystal dash over that. Their tentacles come up too far. There's no soul to be gained down here, so we will not attempt further. Shades continue to rise. Also, as you can see, they hurt. And up at the top here. There's some soul. Turn it off? Cannot. My king, I'm sorry. The sea calls. You can see streaks of void coming from his eyes. He seemingly was taken over and turned it off. We need to turn it back on. Many Luma flies create a powerful beam from the lighthouse. With the light on it, the creatures of the void do not come up. So we can press on. Not go past there. Can only go up. We are incredibly deep, obviously, down. bottom of the world, just about. Ancient stone. Absorb the Shade Cloak. Dash forward, cloaked in shadow. Use to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. Gain it from the seemingly endless well of void that comes up from this, whatever this bug is holding. As we cannot dream nail it. Not yet. Something protects it. Can dash through that now. An arcane. Good money. Interesting to note that the ancient record-keeping tool from before even the time of Hollow Nest is found down here. For whatever that means. Ah! Now, frankly speaking, you don't have to climb out of the abyss. Just yet. I'm honestly considering whether I want to bother or not. Because this is not a bad place to end. And I return to the so. In any case, we have the Shade Cloak. We can go through those dark doors now.